What if I told you that a simple college quiz got more engagement than most Super Bowl commercials? That a frustrated Spanish teacher accidentally created therapy for millions of language learners? And that a dad making dessert generated more genuine happiness than most Hollywood movies? I spent weeks diving into 5 completely different viral videos, not dance trends, not celebrity drama, not manufactured content, but real people creating real moments that millions couldn't resist sharing. What I discovered will completely change the way you look at viral content. These creators didn't get lucky. They accidentally or masterfully triggered specific emotional responses that made scrolling past almost impossible. Let me show you exactly how they did it, and more importantly, how you can do it too. The quiz that shattered assumptions. First up, 2 guys having what looks like the most casual conversation ever. Guess the top 10 hardest colleges to get into. You'd think this would be a boring educational video that gets 200 videos, right? Wrong. This 70-second video became a viral phenomenon that had people more heated than a college admission scandal. Watch their natural chemistry. No scripts, no forced energy. Princeton, number 10. 10? The way they build suspense with each reveal, the quick cuts between speakers, the numbers displayed cleanly on screen. It's like watching a game show, but better because it feels real. Harvard comes in at number 3, MIT at number 2. People in the comments are following along, mentally checking their guesses. Everything seems predictable. Elite schools, exactly what you would expect. Then they get to number 1. They can't guess it. The tension builds, and then
I've never heard of number 1. What does it start with? M, Minnesota. Minerva University.
Minerva. The comment section absolutely erupted. What is Minerva? I've never heard of this college. This has to be fake. People weren't just commenting. They were researching, debating, calling friends. Some were defending their alma maters. Others were questioning everything they thought they knew about prestigious education. One comment got 1,500 likes, just saying my Harvard degree is crying. Another person wrote a whole essay about how this video made them research alternative education models. Parents were tagging other parents. High schoolers were having an existential crisis. What made this so powerful? These viewers thought they had the college prestige game figured. Ivy League, MIT, Stanford, the usual suspects. Then this unknown name completely shattered their assumptions about what prestigious even means. That uncomfortable feeling when you realize you don't know something you think you should. That's exactly what made people engage. It wasn't just entertainment, it was an identity crisis wrapped in a friendly guessing game. So for creators, here is the goal. Find something in your niche where people think they know the obvious answers. Create rankings or lists that include one completely unexpected result. Let that surprise do the heavy lifting. The shock value isn't about being clickbait, it's about challenging assumptions your audience didn't even know they had. The educational trauma that healed millions. Now this one's brilliant. A Spanish teacher creates dialogue between English and Spanish about verb conjugations. So the plot twist is the same person playing both languages. It sounds simple, maybe even cheesy, but nearly 5,000 comments later, this became an accidental group therapy for anyone who's ever struggled with learning a foreign language. Watch how this unfolds. English is confident, almost smug. Can you tell me all the conjugations of to eat? English responds cheerfully. Sure, eat, eats, eating, ate, eaten. 5 forms, super easy. Then Spanish takes a deep breath and you can already feel what's coming, and 40 more different forms. The comment section became a support group. This is exactly why I gave up on Italian after 1 semester. German has entered the chat and is laughing hysterically. Portuguese watching this like, hold my beer. Why did no one warn me about this before I chose Spanish Spanish as my major. One person wrote, I'm sending this to my therapist to explain my college trauma. Another, my mom asked why I switched from pre-med to English. Teachers were sharing it and saying, finally, someone gets it. But here's what truly made this powerful. It wasn't just funny. For millions of people, this video perfectly captured a frustration they had never been able to articulate. That moment when you realize what you thought would be simple is actually impossibly complex. People weren't just laughing, they were healing. The validation was immediate and powerful. Comments like, I thought I was just bad at languages, and this makes me feel so much better about struggling with French, show how deep this content really hit. If you're a content creator and you want to make something similar, look for moments in your expertise where beginners get overwhelmed. Don't just explain the complexity, dramatize it. Show the simple expectation versus the complicated reality. Let your audience feel seen in their struggles. Sometimes the best content comes from validating what people think is their personal failure. The insider secret that felt like a cheat code. This one's completely different. Someone walks into Lululemon with their phone camera and asks a simple question.
I actually have a question.
Yes.
Is it true Lululemon has a "we made too much"?
Yes.
Yeah?
No fancy production, no special effects, just a genuine conversation with an employee. Someone asked, is it true that Lululemon has "we made too much" section? That's it. No dramatic reveal, no shocking twist, just insider information delivered through authentic conversation. But viewers felt like they'd been handed a secret map to hidden treasure. Comments flooded in. Wait, every Thursday? I've been shopping there for years and I never knew this. Running to Lululemon tomorrow. They just saved me hundreds of dollars. And look at how this is shot. No faces shown, just hands, clothes, and the store environment. It feels like you're right there getting this information firsthand. The employee is helpful, not scripted. The conversation flows naturally. And notice the specific details. Every Thursday, that's actionable timing. This section here and more back here. Exact location. Yes, to the online question. Expanding the tip beyond just in-store shopping. Each piece of information builds value. People start sharing their own Lululemon tips in the comments. The employees will also tell you when specific items are going to the "we made too much" section if you ask them nicely. I found $200 leggings for $89 using this tip. The video created a whole community of insider shoppers. And what made this so powerful? In a world of sponsored content and obvious advertising, this felt like a friend sharing a genuine tip. No agenda, no sales pitch, just valuable information that could actually save people money. The magic trigger here is access. People love feeling like they're in the know, like they have information that gives them an advantage. This wasn't just shopping advice, it was a membership in an exclusive club of smart shoppers. As a content creator, think about the insider knowledge that you have access to. What do you know about your industry, your local area, or your expertise that most people don't? Share it authentically. Real conversations with real people beat polished content when you're revealing something genuinely valuable. The key is making sure it's information people can actually use. The pure joy that reminded us how to celebrate. Now let's get into something completely different. A husband attempting to unmold his homemade flan while his wife films it and their kids cheer him on. Sounds like everyday family content, right? But 4.2 million views of pure, infectious happiness that proves sometimes the simplest moments can create the biggest impact. Watch the tension building. He's prepared this flan, probably spent hours on it. The family gathers around, the kids are excited. Dad, we believe in you. You can feel the anticipation through the screen. He flips the mold, taps it gently. The suspense is killing everyone. The family, the viewers, probably you watching this right now. And then, perfect. The flan slides out flawlessly. Look at his face, the moment of disbelief, the the pure wonder, then explosive joy. He jumps, he laughs, he celebrates like he's just won the lottery. But it's not performed, it's completely genuine. The kids are up, hooray, yeah, the mom is laughing behind the camera. It's pure family celebration over something so beautifully simple. The comment section became a therapy session for joy. This made me smile for the first time today. I want this kind of happiness in my life. Why am I crying over flan? This family's energy is everything. Then people started sharing their own victory stories. Me when my sourdough doesn't collapse. This is how I felt when I finally parallel parked. My kids when I successfully make pancakes without burning them. But here's what really happened. In endless feeds of curated perfection, manufactured drama, and fake reactions, this family's genuine delight felt revolutionary. It reminded people that joy doesn't come from big achievements or expensive purchases. The caption says it perfectly. It's all about finding joy in the little things. But the video proves it in a way that words could never. This video works because it gives people permission to celebrate small wins in a culture that only validates huge achievements. So seeing a grown man genuinely get excited over dessert is both refreshing and aspirational. Parents tagged other parents, people shared it saying, "This energy is what I want in my kitchen." Others said it reminded them to appreciate their own family and their moments more. If you also want to make a video like this, try to capture those small, genuine moments of small victories in your life. Don't manufacture joy. Let it be authentic. People are starving for real emotions in their feeds. Show your genuine excitement about simple successes. Let your audience see that happiness doesn't require perfection. Finally, we have a woman talking about the perceived meteor shower with the kind of enthusiasm usually reserved for winning the lottery or meeting your favorite celebrity. She's gesturing wildly, her eyes are literally sparkling, and you can feel her passion radiating through the screen. But she's not just sharing basic information. She explains how the Perseids aren't just pretty lights, they're explosions in space. How Earth passes through a comet's debris field. How you can see up to 100 meteors per hour during peak viewing. And watch her presentation style. She uses her hands to illustrate concepts. When she talks about Earth moving through the comet trail, you can visualize it. When she describes meteors, she makes explosion gestures. She's teaching complex astronomy through pure enthusiasm. 1.7 million people watch because of her genuine excitement, made space accessible and amazing. Comments poured in. I never cared about astronomy until now. Planning a meteor watching party because of this. Why wasn't my science teacher this excited? People started sharing their meteor shower plans, driving 3 hours away from city lights for this. My kids are now obsessed with space because of this video. I downloaded a stargazing app after watching this. Here's what made this magical. She transformed educational content into an invitation. Instead of just informing her audience about an astronomical event, she made them want to participate in it.
Grab your friends, grab a date, grab some snacks.
Grab your friends, grab that day, grab some snacks. It's not just information delivery, it's community building. She's creating shared anticipation for a universal experience. The magical power here is wonder transmission. When someone is genuinely amazed by something, it gives others permission to be amazed too. Her enthusiasm was so authentic, it made astronomy feel cool, accessible, and social. You can also find something you're genuinely passionate about in your area of expertise. Let that excitement show authentically. Don't tone it down, turn it up. Combine information with invitation. Make your audience want to experience or participate in whatever you're sharing. Your genuine wonder about your topic can transform passive viewers into active participants. The deeper pattern. Now here's what's fascinating about all 5 of these videos. They're completely different in style, topic, and approach, but they all do something most content fails to do. They don't just entertain people, they satisfy specific human needs that we're all walking around with, whether we realize it or not. The college video satisfied our need to understand hierarchy and prestige, then challenged everything we thought we knew. The language video validated the struggles that millions of people thought were their personal failures. The Lululemon video fulfilled our desires for insider knowledge and practical advantage. The flan video reminded us that joy and celebration are available in everyday moments. The meteor video transmitted pure wonder and made science feel like a shared adventure. Each creator understood something crucial. Viral content isn't about tricks, hacks, or getting lucky. It's about recognizing what your audience is really seeking when they scroll through endless feeds and then delivering it in a way that feels authentic and valuable. So these creators didn't just make content, they made people feel seen, validated, informed, joyful, and amazed. They turned passive scrollers into active participants in their own emotional experience. The key moments in this: stop trying to go viral, start trying to serve. Each of these creators succeeded because they gave their audience something valuable, whether that was knowledge, validation, information, joy, or wonder. Your viral moment isn't about perfect lighting, expensive equipment, or following the latest trends. It's about understanding what your specific audience needs and delivering it with authentic passion. Pick one strategy, study how it works, then create your vision, focusing on serving your viewers' deeper needs rather than chasing views. Which strategy resonates with you? Are you a challenger who makes people question assumptions? The validator who helps people feel seen in their struggles? The insider who shares valuable secrets? The celebrator who finds joy in small moments? Or the wonder spreader who makes your expertise feel magical? Let me know in the comments which one you're going to try first. And if this breakdown helped you see viral content differently, smash that like button and subscribe, because every week we'll be diving into creator psychology. Your audience is out there waiting for someone brave enough to speak directly to their needs. Stop analyzing and start creating. Your moment is coming.